Okay, let me break this down, okay?
Okay.
So, and let me put the phonetics here, probably with a smaller font. 这个字是什么意思？这 is what? So let me put it as a 20. What? Oh, sorry. This word is what? Do you have any questions about this? Let me just mark something like this. Let me just mark here. Maybe use this one. 这个字是什么意思？意思。来 follow me。这个字是什么意思？
这个是什么什么意思？
这个字
这个字
是
是
什么意思？
什么意思？
Let's break this down. Let's break this down, okay? So let me see whether I could have a pointer. Okay. Or use a mouse. Yeah. Okay. 这 what does 这 mean?
This
字
word
字 yeah 是
is
什么
what
意思
meaning?
yeah 这个字是什么意思 Follow me 这个字
这个字
是什么意思
是什么意思？
So strictly you could say this word literally this you could translate this into this word is what meaning. Okay, that's how you do it. Okay, so now did you review the videos? Are those videos helpful? The recordings we had? Did you have a chance to review?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Did you review our recordings, the videos I uploaded on YouTube? Did you use the videos to review?
I reviewed the first one, not the second one.
Okay. We put up 2, right? Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. Good. And what else do you want to learn? Tell me the English.
Is there different ways you can ask questions? I think, let me see, let me go back to my email.
Can you tell me the question? Can you tell me the English you want to learn? And I can show you how to do that.
Okay. Like blank is what, or what that means, or how do you say blank in Chinese? Or how do you say blank? Okay.
How do you say something in Chinese? So I will say, let me do this one here. 飞机用中文怎么说 ？Let me label it in with phonetics here, with the syllables. Mm. 怎么说？飞机用中文怎么说 ？Translate airplane use Chinese how to say how to say airplane in Chinese.
Okay, so
How to use Chinese to say airplane. Okay, so let's break down these first. Okay, let's break down these first. Let me use this one here and probably use a red. Follow me. Airplane. What does airplane say?
飞机
飞机。
飞机
飞机。Good. 用。
用
Use. To use. Okay.
Okay.
To use. Probably this a little bit too thick. Chinese. 中文。
中文
Let me move this. 中文 Chinese. 怎么 how to how 怎么 Go ahead.
说怎么
说 is say. How do you express it? How do you say it? How do you express it?
Okay, so I would say 中文 so I wouldn't say like 普通话 no wait 普通话 so I would say 中文 and not 普通话
That's fine. Both ways both way are okay, and probably either way, it doesn't matter too much. It depends on the context.
Oh, okay.
Let me tell you the difference. So, 普通话。话 equals Mandarin. Yue Cantonese. Okay?
Okay.
So basically, 普通话 is a kind of 中文, and the 粤语 is another kind of 中文. Okay. So 中文 is broader. Okay. But if you say and 上海话 and the Shanghai dialect, 上海话. There are a lot of in China, okay? There are a lot of dialects. This is Shanghai dialect. Basically, what you can say is that if you want to distinguish between Mandarin, Cantonese, and the Shanghai dialect, you can say, I want to emphasize how do you say it in Mandarin, in 普通话. But if you are in this context, as you are in school, the official language is just 普通话, so you don't have to emphasize you want to learn 普通话 because by default it's 普通话, right? And then you can say it's 中文. But if you ask like how do you say this in 中文 to a Cantonese people, then he may answer it with Cantonese. So that will give you some confusion, right? So then you can say, how do you say that in Cantonese or how do you say that in Mandarin? 普通话 and 粤语.
Okay.
Okay, let's practice this. 飞机用中文怎么说? How do you say airplane in Chinese? 飞机用中文怎么说?
飞机用中文怎么说?
Yeah, you still need to practice the second tone. 中文.
中文.
Yeah, that's better. 飞机用中文怎么说?
飞机中文怎么说?
飞机用中文怎么说?
飞机用中文怎么说?
Yeah, very good, very good. So now you have the video here. You can just watch the video and practice more. Yeah.
Thank you.
So what else do you want to learn? You're welcome. What else do you want to learn? Let me save this.
Could you tell me a little bit like how to, it's kind of general, how to think like a Chinese, or like the building blocks of, like how to, because when they say when you're learning English, you have to think in English, right? So when you're learning Chinese, you have to think like a Chinese. Can you elaborate more on what they mean about that? I know,
so basically, it's easy, right?
Wind,
so I'm talking about airplane in English. When you see an airplane, you reflect that's called airplane, plane. Okay. Mm-hmm. But when you see a plane, if you are in a Chinese context, you are going to think about that's called a 飞机. Mm-hmm. You don't want to say, oh, this is airplane, and let me translate airplane into 飞机. When you see the airplane in Chinese context, you think about 飞机. You think directly in that language. You don't think English, then translate. You think directly in that language. Okay. So probably, you know what? We can do this. I can train you like this. So let me just um okay. Oh, those are expensive tables. So when you see this, right?
Mm-hmm.
You reflect the 桌子，圆桌。桌子 means table, and 圆桌 means round table.
Mm-hmm.
So you immediately reflect this 桌 that character.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put it here.
And
So you
like,
associate. Oh, okay. That's very good. That's a good point here. That's a good point here. Wait for me for a second. Um, I have some pictures. Okay, like that.
okay.
So, but anyway, this is a draw, and probably, let me just copy this and post it here. Right. When you
Mm-hmm.
see this, you want to think about this.
Okay.
And let me say that's called the draw. Draw. Okay.
Okay.
So that's how you do it. When you see this, this is this. Or alternatively, to be more exact, to be more exact, that's called 圆桌. Means round table. 圆桌. And that's round table. Okay?
Okay.
That's that.
So,
So I have some pictures. Go ahead. Do you have any questions?
like, okay, so to think in a Chinese, I don't think of it in English first. I think of it in Chinese first.
Yeah, because, for example, if you are a baby learning Chinese, you wouldn't think about the English because you don't know English. The only
Right.
thing you know is Chinese, right? So
Right.
that's how a Chinese baby learns Chinese.
Okay.
He usually does not know the other languages, right?
Right.
You should do the same thing. You cannot say, oh, this is a round table, and let me translate it. Round is yuan, and the table is draw. So round table is yuan draw. You should do a reflex, okay? Whenever you see this, you think about this, right? That together, right?
Right.
You think about the character and you think about the syllables. You think about yuan zhuo here. Yeah.
Okay. So now, as far as the character is concerned, going back to Zhongwen, I noticed that Zhong is, they say that symbol means middle, right? So in Chinese, we were thinking is middle Zhongwen Guo, like middle country or something like that. Is that right?
Yeah. Oh no, actually, sometimes yeah. Look at this. This is a little bit interesting, you know. Let's look at this. This is the interesting fact. Let me just save this and save this as third, fourth table, first table here, and then clear this. And hopefully I saved that. Yeah, that's fine. Let me check whether I saved that. Did I save it? Yeah, I saved it. First one, let's look at this.
Okay.
If have you ever noticed this? Yeah, probably this is the first word we learn, whatever. Hi or hello, hello. Right? And
Right.
do you see something weird here? Do you see something weird?
Uh, I think so. Yes.
Oh, what do you think? What do you say?
Hello.
Yeah. Do you see there's a word hell in hello?
Yes.
Isn't that weird? You
I know.
you greet someone with a hell? What's going on? Right? What's going on, right? It's a weird language, right? But,
I didn't want to say it.
but when you say the word hello, you do not have an impression that has a hell in it. Isn't that right?
Right. I'm sorry. I'm drawing up.
Because you learn the hello is saying hi. You do not think about that there's a hell in hello.
That's right.
When you say 中文, you do not say that's a middle language. Because 中文 by default is a language spoken by Chinese people. Right? A language spoken by Chinese people. Right? So you do not say, oh, 中 is middle. Because by default, or I can give you this example. Okay? So like this is what kind of word? This is what?
Heart.
Heart. And do you see what is a strange thing in this one?
Heart.
Yeah, don't you see that you have a ear in the heart?
Yes.
Yeah. And have you noticed that before? Why do you have an ear in the heart? And even you have here, and the T goes to heart. So can your heart hear something?
No.
Yeah. So isn't that weird? But you see, when you read the word here or heart, when you read the word heart, you immediately reflect that's what? That's the organ pumps up your blood in your body. Right? You do not reflect that's here or that's ear. Right? Because that thing is a whole thing, and you assign the whole thing. You do not think about part of it. You think about the whole thing. The whole combination is means the organ that pumps the blood.
Right.
Right. You think about the whole thing. So 中文 is just Chinese. It's not a middle language. It's just Chinese. It's just a language spoken by people, and we call it by Chinese people, and we call it 中文.
Oh, okay.
So when you hear about the 中文, you do not break it down. Okay, 中 is middle, 文 is language, and the 中文 is middle language. Actually, it's called language spoken by Chinese people. And you what is Chinese? 中国, right? Let me just write it down here. China. Let me say China. Chinese people. 中国人. China is 中国. So 中国 means China, and 中国人. 中国人. 中国人 means Chinese people. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see 中国 or you hear 中国, that's China. When you see or hear 中国人, that's Chinese people. You establish a reflex. Especially in Chinese, it's a little bit different because the Chinese characters, each character is a small picture. Okay, that's very interesting. You know, for example, let me save this and save it to another. And later on, I can email all these to you. Okay.
Okay.
So let me turn that into a JPG. So let's say, oh, sorry. Let me go coal. This is coal, right?
Mm-hmm.
This looks like a square, but actually it means mouse because
Right.
it just looks like a mouse, and it's called a coal. It's coal. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it just looks like a mouse. When you see this square in the future, maybe in geometry this is a square, right?
Right.
In geometry this is a square, but in Chinese, if you connect this, if you see this shape, if you see this shape in a Chinese book, that means mouth.
Yes.
And you immediately reflect the pronunciation is ko. Just like when you see this word, you in English you know that's mouth. That's the part. That's the opening of your head that where the food goes in. That's the mouth, and that pronounces mouth, right? That pronounces mouth. Okay, like that, right?
Mm.
So yeah, so that's the sense. You need to establish reflexes. You need
What
to
is
forget about English, and you need to basically you need to forget about English and do the reflex.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, for example, one last thing here. So basically, if you see this, if you see this, you immediately reflect it pronounces ko instead of mouse. It means mouse. It pronounces ko, and you immediately think about an image of a mouth instead of the English word. Understand?
Mm-hmm.
So that when you see somebody's mouth, you can directly reflect that's a square thing in Chinese, and that pronounces ko.
Mm.
Right? You
Right.
establish a direct reflex. That's I guess what someone says. You need to think in that language. I think that's what does it mean. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good. Do you have any other questions? Final questions?
That's about it.
Okay, sure. We can practice a little bit more, okay? Because we mentioned about this. So let's see.
I think the last question in my email was when we do the vowels, could we can we single out the phonetics in the vowel, the initials with the finals, the syllables and stuff, single them out and then blend them together or something like that.
Oh yeah, we can practice that next time. So let me see
Okay.
if I directly change this into GPG, whether that will work. No, that won't work. That won't the size anyway. Sorry. Let me pull out a few pictures. Probably I can email you the pictures. Let me see on this one. library reference is tag with Chinese pictures. I have good Chinese pictures here. Look at this. This is very typical. These are clothes. So dress is called 连衣裙.
连衣裙.
Yeah.
裙.
And the evening dress is called 晚装.
晚装.
Skirt is called 裙子.
裙子.
Jeans is called 牛仔裤.
牛仔裤.
And the trousers are pants or 裤子.
裤子.
Yeah. And the shorts are 短裤.
短裤.
And shirts are 衬衫 with the long sleeves. Long sleeves. Yeah. 衬衫. And t-shirt is called T恤. That's basically translated. And the 西装 is suit.
西装.
西装. And sweater is 毛衣.
毛衣.
And the jacket is 夹克.
夹克.
夹克. 夹克.
夹克.
夹克. And the coat is 大衣.
大衣.
Okay. So probably you can practice these yourself. I can email you these pictures.
Okay, I noticed in this picture here, like牛仔裤. I noticed that new, it looks like an animal. But
new is like a cow. A bull or cow. Yeah, a bull or cow.
So
牛仔
really,
is a cowboy. 牛仔 is just cowboy.
Okay.
So 牛仔is a man who who is herding the cows like that, the bulls like that, who take care of the cows, the bulls. That's called 牛仔.
Okay. Okay, so牛仔is that the radical and cool is the meaning? Or the
No, it's different. No, it's different. I can really quick show you this, and then probably we can stop there. Let's spell cool here, okay? Okay, let me open this and clear this and save it to one. And put it here. Let me enlarge it. Let me do the biggest one here, and let me put that into a different color here. So now do you see this is called radical here? Look at this carefully.
Okay.
This is a radical.
Okay.
It comes from this it comes from this do you see this? It looks like about the same. Do you see this is how you write one? Let me just write it for you. You write it like this, right? Do you see this seems like this? Right? If you change that into right? So this part is talking about it is related with the clothes, okay? It is related with clothes. Let me see. So yeah, 裙. Do you see 裙 is skirt? 裤, 衬衫 shirt, 衬衫. They all related with clothes. 衣 this is 毛衣大衣. So whenever you see this, that means clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can have 裤 or 裙. Right?
Mm-hmm.
This is skirt, and that's pants or trousers.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is called the radical. It's the root or the building block of Chinese characters. And you can say this part is also a radical. This looks like a house, okay? This
Yeah.
is the roof, and that's the wall. So this one looks like a house. So 库 could basically mean the garage. 车库 is garage.
Okay.
军库 like the warehouse for the arsenals, whatever. 军火库, yeah, the house for the arsenals, what do you call it? Enamels, the weapons, whatever. How do you call that?
Say that again.
So how do you call like the enamels? Is that enamels or amuse?
Oh, manimals.
No.
You're talking about the animals, the coal?
No,
That
no,
what you're
no, no,
talking
no,
about?
no, 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 no.
Mammals?
Let me just translate. Translate. Bullet or
Oh, you're talking about ammunition?
ammunition. Yeah. Ammunition. Yeah. So let me just open this one already. Here it is. Let me just write it myself. Let me type it. So it's clear. Let me just translate this into English. Arsenal. 军火库 is arsenal. This is basically a place that stores the ammunitions. Right? So basically when you see this, that's basically a building. This is a place or building. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Any final questions? So when do we want to meet again?